Hi, my name's Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. This is a video on the Middle East Investor Database 2025. It's a new corporate version that I've been working on, and it includes updates on venture capital, private equity, angel investors, family investment offices, and more. And now just a little bit about me. I'm Andrew, a fundraising consultant and capital sourcing advisor with 15 years of experience in high-value real estate and investment advisory roles across Canada, Dubai, and the Caribbean. Simply put, I help clients navigate fundraising with clarity, strategy, and targeted outreach. Now, over the past 3 years on Fiverr, I've assisted over 300 clients from tech startups to real estate groups with fundraising strategy, pitch deck refinement, investor outreach, and custom investor databases tailored to their sector, stage, and capital needs. And currently, I'm advising a US-based real estate group on a $50 million equity raise, coordinating strategy and outreach to investment banks, family investment offices, and private equity partners. And on the right-hand side, you can see a few of my Fiverr gigs. You get more information on my services by clicking the Fiverr link below. So the Ultimate Institutional Investor Database, it's a detailed database of Middle East venture capital, private equity, family offices, angel investors, investment banks, and more. And it's been sourced from 2021 to 2025, includes multiple sources and formats, and is considered the largest collection currently on the market. So some of the key database sectors are venture capital, private equity, micro venture capital, investment partners, angel groups, corporate venture capital, family investment offices, angel investor, investment banks, infrastructure funds, growth capital, holding company, asset management, funds of funds, real estate, investment fund, pension funds, hedge funds, placement agencies, and more. Key database fields, and you're going to see the spreadsheet coming up, include contact names, type, country, website, LinkedIn, email, sectors, and description. So who is this database suited for? It's suitable for fund managers and startups seeking targeted capital raising. It's ideal for venture capitalists, private groups, real estate funds, and startups aiming to connect with qualified investors across multiple asset classes in the Middle East. Institutional fundraisers and placement agents, perfect for professionals managing institutional-grade fundraising initiatives, including family offices, investment banks, hedge funds, pension funds, and infrastructure funds, requiring accurate, up-to-date investor contacts with detailed profiles. And it's also for business development and investor relations teams, suitable for teams who need a comprehensive multi-sector database with rich contact data that could include emails, LinkedIn, company info, to streamline outreach, personalize engagement, and accelerate deal sourcing effectively. So let's take a look at the database. So quickly, first, a key database disclosure. My extensive database library provides hundreds of thousands of global contacts, typically including LinkedIn profiles, emails, websites, though not all details are complete. Now, this is primarily compiled and updated from 2021 to 25, but most updates in the Middle East database have been done in the last 2 years. Now, this corporate resource may include contacts whose roles have changed. It's designed as an excellent starting point for outreach. It's best leveraged and continually refined by organizations with dedicated data teams. Now, it's best that you understand this is not a database that you're going to spam. This is mainly for research, for you to dig in a little bit deeper and see if these contacts match what you're looking for. It comprises a blend of individuals and companies, each with their own distinct investment criteria and operating conditions. So there's no guarantee your approach will be favorably received. Now note, this database is available to corporate and institutional grade groups only, no personal sales. Okay, so before we go to the Middle East section of the database, this is the master database, my master database library. This one here has around 180,000 contacts, again, that are what you would call raw database. In other words, raw means I have not edited, I have not made any revisions or any verifications. I've just taken all the databases that I have and loaded them all onto this one spreadsheet. So you can see as I get down to the bottom here, there's around 180,000 contacts. So then if I go around to the right-hand side here, you see we've got websites, some LinkedIn, some emails, sectors. Most of these have descriptions. I've really called this a database where I've focused on the description so people can do research on their sectors or interests. So now if we go to the Middle East master database, so what is this? So this is all the Middle East contacts that I've taken from that previous list. So there's a little over 1,000 of them, and we line them up with contact name, country type. There's some LinkedIn, some emails, and of course focusing on description. So from there, refine it a little bit more, and the refined database for the Middle East is here. Now, what does refined mean? It means all the websites have been checked. It means the emails have been checked. Now, people do leave and move firms, so that's something that you have to keep in mind, but this has been recently updated. And I've also included some key contacts in the firm. Sometimes there's multiple ones. You're also going to get the main info at emails. You're going to get interest, you're going to get information on what sectors they like, and some key outreach points if you want to streamline how you reach out to them. These are not to be spammed, so what I've done is included some of the key messaging that you should include either on a known contact approach or a unknown contact approach. So this database has something completely unique in it that no other contact databases have. So that is the updated Middle East database. And you can see I scroll down to the bottom, you've got around 325 contacts, multiple contacts, and senior people at many of them, and where we also sometimes will include the human resources contact, because if you don't know who you're contacting, the best one to contact is human resources. Human resources contacts are almost never going to turn you down if you send them a note saying, listen, I'm looking to understand who's in charge of your real estate investments. They're going to give you a name, or they're going to direct your email to them. So they're a great contact to have. And then I've got some other senior people, mainly CFOs, CEOs, VPs of finance, that sort of thing. So this is the latest update of the Middle East database. Now, I also have a ultra high net worth private investor Middle East database. Now, I do not let my contacts on Fiverr have that. That is for purely mandates that I have for fundraising. And there's about 9,400 of them. They're the top private investors in the Middle East. And if you're interested in that, then we can talk about potentially a formal mandate. But this covers most of the new updates in the Middle East investors database. For more information on my databases and fundraising services, click my Fiverr link below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.